everyone. So I'm sitting here today and I have the day off and I was doing some work here at home and I was doing a lot of thinking and I started thinking about the goals that had set for myself this year, the next few years and beyond, and I ended up started reflecting on my past and the last couple years and all of the different changes that have happened in just a short amount of time. And it got me thinking about, all the things I've overcome and how much of a different person I am today than I was a couple years ago, and just reflecting on everything that's happened in between. And, a lot of it comes back to what my goals are and what I'm working so hard to achieve. And that made me realize, even though I've opened up a lot on social media and just decided to really start sharing more of my story and about me just in general, that I didn't really explain or really share with you my why and what this whole Beachbody thing is that I keep talking about and sharing about, and why I got involved with it and why I became a coach and what my plans are as a coach for the future. And you might not really care or you might be interested, but I feel it's important to share it because, I used to be really shy. I used to be really secluded, and while I'm still kind of more on the introvert side, I've really opened up and decided to share all of my hardships and my struggles that I've gone through in the past, like far in the past and more recently, and how I got to where I am today, because I feel that being honest and opening up and sharing with people and utilizing the internet and social media to share that is really important, because for me, going through a lot of the things that I didn't really have an outlet or people that I could talk to. And sometimes we become really closed off in situations like that and we don't reach out. But we're always watching, we're always listening. And especially now with social media, you can stay connected with people, but you don't necessarily have to talk to them. You can still see what they're doing, how they are, things like that. And sometimes seeing things like that inspire you and motivate you to start making changes in your life. I know that when I started wanting to lose weight and get healthier, I surrounded myself with positive and motivating people. So my Instagram, my Facebook, I would just start adding different pages and people's profiles that were really into health and fitness, so that when I would log on, I would see those posts and they would motivate me. And sometimes it would work and sometimes it wouldn't, but surrounding yourself with positive people and positive things will make you think positively and take positive actions. So, if you're going through hard times or trying to motivate yourself or trying to figure just life out in general, you see other people succeeding, you see other people doing things that make them happy and have changed them in a positive way, you might pay more close attention to them or be interested in what they're doing and want to know what they're doing and if you could do it too. And whether you admit it or not, we subconsciously do that. We scroll through news feeds all the time, seeing what other people are up to. I've had people tell me that, they've been following my journey, yet I don't talk to them hardly ever, and I'll just get a random message here or there. And that's great. It's great that people are watching. It's great that people are finding inspiration in what I'm doing, and I'm going to continue to do that. But if you've known me for a while, you've probably known that, a couple years ago I wasn't really posting on social media that much. I wasn't opening up about me in general. I'm more of a person that likes to hide my emotions, hide my thoughts, hide my past, because I just don't want to deal with it. And I've learned along the way that that's not the way to deal with things, that, eventually those things get bottled up and they spill out anyway. So you might as well just deal with it and move forward so that you can leave all that baggage behind and become a better and stronger person. So, my journey has been more than just, fitness related. It's been really deep, and it's been mental, and it's been emotional, and eventually it kind of all tied together. And I realized that being a health and fitness coach was totally something that I wanted to do. And in the beginning, I wasn't sure if I was capable of doing it. I had a lot of doubt. I never really had a lot of self-confidence in general. So becoming a health and fitness coach and, starting to open up was a big deal for me. I figured, who would want to listen to me? Who would want to hear my story? And who would find motivation and inspiration for what I was saying? Like, who would connect to me? I'm just this random person. I have all this baggage, and, everyone else has their own things that they're dealing with. Why would they connect with me? And I let a lot of those feelings and thoughts and doubts consume me. And eventually I kind of just put my health and fitness business on the side. And I had other things that I was focusing on, planning the wedding, getting married, and all that. And then I realized, I felt empty. I felt like there was something missing. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't been consistent. I haven't been reaching out to people. I haven't been sharing myself, my struggles, my successes. I haven't been doing that anymore. And that's what really makes me happy, I want to be able to help as many people as I can. I want to help hundreds and thousands of people. And in order to do that, I need to build a team. And I can do that with Beachbody. And being a coach through Beachbody has brought me to so many positive things. It's brought me to a community of people that understand me, that are going through the same things that I am, and have the same passions and drives that I do. It's the most positive environment that I've ever been in, and I want to continue to grow and be the best coach and person that I can be. So I've decided to, really open up and start sharing myself and really working on my thoughts and my actions and reaching out and trying to help people. And I've pushed away those thoughts of doubt and self-consciousness and low self-esteem aside, because I figured if you don't want to hear it or if you don't want to see it, then you won't look at it, right? Instead of me being caught up in what other people think and those that are doubting and disagreeing with what I'm doing, those people have no control of my actions and my thoughts. I just have to let it go. And my passion is to help people, and I'm going to continue to do that. My why is so deep and so big because right now I basically almost full-time bartend, and it's not a job I enjoy. I feel like it goes against everything that I want to do. It takes up a lot of my time. It's inconsistent with hours. It's inconsistent with money. It's extremely stressful, and I feel like it wears me down. And right now, my husband and I can't afford for me to quit that job. We're getting close to me to be able to go part-time, but I have to do that right now. But I'm investing more time into my passion, which is being a health and fitness coach, so that I can quit my job. My husband and I just got married a few months ago, and we never see each other. People keep asking me, how's married life? And, it's great and it's wonderful, and I love my husband and he loves me, and, it's been great. But we don't see each other. We don't get to spend quality time together. We paid for our wedding ourselves, so we didn't have the money to go on a honeymoon. We didn't have that that getaway and that time to spend with one another, we went right back to work. And, my big why is to be able to enjoy the time that I have with my husband. We both have different passions. We're both working jobs that we don't enjoy. And I want to be able to be living a life where we can both lead and live those passions out fully, and that we can spend time with one another. We both grow up with parents that were working all the time. We both didn't really have a big family environment. And when we have kids, I don't want that for our children. We both don't want that. So I want to be able to be there for my kids and afford all the things and not be in debt. And you might be thinking that's just life, but you know what? It doesn't have to be that way. And I know that with all of my hard work that I'm putting into this, that I'm going to make that a reality. I'm going to make sure that all of the goals that I have set for myself do come true. I can see it. I have it mapped out. I'm building the confidence to be able to do it. It's just a matter of time. And I wanted to share this with you because if you're feeling the same way, if you feel like you're stuck and you don't know what to do and you feel kind of lost and you don't really believe in yourself, you don't really know where you want to go, you don't have to continue to live a life like that. All you have to do is just really sit down and think about things that make you happy and that make you passionate. And there's no dream or goal that's too big to achieve. It doesn't matter that you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years old. If you're unhappy, you can make those changes so that you are happy. It's just a matter of having the drive and the will and the confidence and taking the time to set goals and make plans. Because, I had no idea that my passion was going to end up being health and fitness. I was so miserable in life. I was stuck in a black hole all the time. I was just in this loop of negativity and hatefulness, and, most of that was directed towards myself. And I would talk down to myself. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't think I was capable of losing weight or being healthy or being anything than, a bartender, or never thinking that I'd be able to go to school. And those are big goals for me now. Like, I really, really want to be in school. So I'm taking the time, like, when I'm not at work, I'm here at home and I'm working hard to build a team of people that have the same drive and passion that I do. I might just be starting and I have a long way to go, but it excites me because I know what I want to do and I can see it. I can almost feel it because I believe in it 110%. And I wanted to share this with you because I want you to feel like that too. And if you feel that this might be something that you want to do, contact me. Or if you feel like you're stuck and you have been struggling with losing weight and you don't know where to start and you feel overwhelmed and you've tried so many things and you quit and you just end up back at square one, like, reach out to me. Like, I don't have all the answers, but I've been through a lot, and I will be there to support you in any way that I can and find a solution with you. Don't feel that you're alone and that you're lost and that, there's no end in sight, because there is, and you're worth being happy. You deserve to be happy, and whatever that is, if you're just working in a job and you want to be a teacher, then be a teacher. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom, then be a stay-at-home mom. If you want to go be a lawyer, I don't know, an astronaut, anything, you can do it. Don't feel that just because of the choices that you made that this is it, because it's not it. You can do whatever you want to do. And it just starts with believing in yourself and knowing that you can do it. And sometimes we just need that one person that believes in us or is there to support us. And I'm letting you know that I'm that person. And whether you know me or not, I genuinely care for you and believe in you, because everyone's entitled to great things. You just have to see it for yourself. And sometimes it takes more time than other people, but you have to dig deep and look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you're worth it. You know, it might sound silly, but those positive affirmations like that really do set the tone for you, and over time will create a habit and make you change your way of thinking, and you'll start to build on that confidence. So sit down. I challenge you to sit down and write down 3 to 5 things that you want to change in your life, and how can you change them right now? What small action can you do to change? It doesn't have to be big. It can be as small as, I want to lose weight, so I'm going to go for a walk today. Or I'm miserable at my job, so I'm going to start looking for a different job. It doesn't matter how big or small it is, but taking that first step to create a plan is really going to help you. It's going to create that first motion to create changes in your life. So let's start today making positive changes and believing in ourselves. Reach out to me anytime if you need to vent, if you have questions, anything at all. Contact me through Facebook, Instagram, anything. My website is RebeccaHolzinger.com, so you can contact me on there anytime as well. So I hope you have a great day, and let's start making some positive changes.